How to use baseline in Gantt chart on Monday.com. Hello guys and welcome to this new tutorial. In today's video, I'm going to show you how you can use the Gantt chart with baseline in your workspace of Monday. So we're going to head over our dashboard of Monday.com. Select our workspace, as you can see from the left side of the screen, and we're going to be usefully adding a doc first. Then you can go ahead and have a template for this doc. You can set up some information, introduction, plan or work plan right into the doc. Then you can go ahead and link it to a board. This is something that is going to be sophisticated and also having more details as baselines. But if you're going to take it as a simple step, you can go ahead and head over right there to your board, for example, and we're going to be on the board and add a Gantt chart. So if you have already a Gantt chart, it is going to be something like that. It is going to open up the tasks as right there. Now I'm going to have the monthly, as you can see, a view, and it is going to show up something like that. Now, if you do not have the Gantt chart, you can go ahead and add a new chart. You're going to find it at the second position under the table. You're going to add it just like that. You can see that we have something called baseline here, but we can go ahead and add a snapshot with baseline if you're going to head over the settings. When you click on more options, you're going to find settings. On the settings, we're going to have the baseline just right there. You can have the timeline column, whatever column that you have chosen, for example, and add a baseline. So the baseline is going to be saving snapshots of your projects, as you can see, schedule and visually track changes over time. You can have, for example, an example of this place as, for example, high level, let's say here, something that you're going to have into your phases, into your specific thing right there, and you're going to only have the setup to it later. Now, for the baseline, it is going to let you know if your project progress or development is going to be in a good way, bad way, slow way, or a fast way. So depending on the status, it is going to have a conclusion of the state, stable or not stable. Previously, we've got, for example, the baseline going on right there to add snapshots. But here, it is going to need an upgrade for the plan. We usually, or in this video, use a trial plan, so we cannot add it. But if you're going to have a new plan by upgrading, it is going to work well. Now, as you can see, for timeline column, it is going to be set up on the Gantt. Normally, you're going to have the grouping, the labels, the color, the visual settings, as you can see, everything in one place, plus the specific baseline to add a snapshot. So you can go ahead and head over your project by adding, for example, selecting the project to add a snapshot for it to calculate the difference between the time that you have set the task, the due date, and also the timeline. You're going to get a conclusion. Without that, you can go ahead and set everything for free from here. You can maybe track the boards and do whatever you have here. As you can read, you can see what's on the schedule, what is late, and compare your execution to the original plan. So you're going to have a conclusion, as I have mentioned before, about your work, your progression. So you can see everything in this place. You do not need to head over to calculate or ask your team how everything is going. You're going to get the conclusion at the specific Gantt view. So with that, we have put a term to the Gantt view. Do not forget that the baseline is going to be set up, and also you can go ahead and have the baseline into other views, such as widgets. You can head over, for example, a dashboard. I'm going to head over a dashboard. We can go ahead and have the dashboard just like that. You can add a widget. This widget is going to be for the Gantt view. You're going to have everything set up like that. So the baseline is going to be also into a view for this, as you can see like that. That was pretty much it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching. I hope that you have enjoyed the content. I hope to see you soon on the next one.